How to get your dream life, a journey to designing and living the life you want. We all have this quiet, persistent feeling deep inside that we're meant for more. More freedom, more joy, more purpose, and yet most of us never fully step into it. You've seen glimpses of your dream life in your imagination. Maybe it's a vision of waking up in a beautiful home you own. Maybe it's running your own business, traveling the world, being fit and confident, surrounded by people you love. Whatever it is for you, that vision exists because you're capable of achieving it. But here's the hard truth. It's not going to happen on its own. No one's going to knock on your door one morning and hand you your dream life. You have to create it. And the only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the decision to start. This video is your roadmap to getting there. We're going to break it down step by step so you can stop wishing and start building. You'll learn how to get crystal clear about what you really want and stop living on autopilot. Break through the fears, doubts, and excuses that keep you stuck. Build habits and routines that make your dream life inevitable. Attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right mindset to succeed. And most importantly, transform into the kind of person who believes they deserve it. This is more than advice. It's a choice to stop letting life happen to you and start happening to life. Because you weren't born to just get by. You weren't born to settle. You were born to shine, to live fully, deeply, beautifully, and to inspire others to do the same. So take a deep breath. Decide right now that this is the moment your life begins to change. Define your dream. This is where it all begins. And it's the step most people skip. If you don't know what your dream life actually looks like, you'll never recognize it, even if you stumble into it by accident. We've all been taught to play small, to want what's realistic, to pursue what other people expect of us, our parents' dreams, society's idea of success, or whatever path seems safest. But here's the thing. It's impossible to feel fulfilled chasing someone else's dream. So stop right now and ask yourself, what do you really want? Not what you think you should want. Not what other people expect you to want. But what does your heart truly crave? Close your eyes and picture the perfect day in your perfect life. Where are you? What does the air smell like? Who's with you? What do you see when you look around? How do you feel? Calm, energized, proud, free? Be specific. What kind of home are you living in? What kind of work are you doing? What's your morning routine? What kind of people are around you? Do they inspire you, challenge you, love you? How does your body feel? Strong, healthy, confident? Write it all down, every detail you can think of. Because the clearer your vision, the easier it is to build. And don't stop with material things. Think about the kind of person you want to be in your dream life. Are you more patient, more generous, more joyful? What kind of values do you live by? Most importantly, don't get bogged down by how you'll make it happen. Don't worry about whether it seems possible. Your job right now is not to figure out the how. It's to figure out the what. Because if you don't decide what your dream life looks like, you'll end up living a life by default, built on other people's decisions. And nothing is more heartbreaking than realizing you spent your whole life climbing a ladder, only to find it was leaning against the wrong wall. So design your dream life. And don't be afraid to dream bigger than you ever have before. Break through limiting beliefs. The next step is just as important. Because the greatest barrier to your dream life isn't your bank account, or your education, or your circumstances. It's your beliefs. Most of us walk around carrying invisible chains. Stories we've told ourselves over and over until they feel like facts. I'm too young. I'm too old. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the right connections. I'm not lucky. I don't deserve it. These are lies. But the longer you believe them, the more real they feel. So, it's time to get brutally honest with yourself. Take out a sheet of paper and write down every reason you think you can't have your dream life. Every excuse, every fear, every doubt. Get them all out where you can see them. Then look at each one and challenge it. Is it really true? Or is it just a story you've been telling yourself to stay comfortable? I don't have time. Are you really too busy? Or are you just filling your time with distractions, scrolling, procrastinating? I'm not good enough. Not good enough compared to who? Everyone starts at zero. Every master was once a beginner. I'm not lucky. Maybe. But luck favors those who work for it, who show up, who keep going. Here's the truth. You don't have to believe every thought you think. Your mind is like a garden, and it will grow whatever you plant. So stop planting weeds. Instead, replace those old scripts with better ones. I am capable. I am worthy. I am resourceful. I figure things out. Say it every day, even if you don't believe it at first, because your mind will start to believe what you feed it, good or bad. And when you finally break those chains, you'll realize you were never really trapped. You were just holding the key in the wrong pocket. Build better habits. Now that you know what you want and you believe you deserve it, it's time to take action, because your dream life won't just show up one morning like a surprise package on your doorstep. It's built one choice, one habit, one day at a time. Here's the truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. If you want a different life, you need different habits. Every day, you're voting with your actions for the kind of person you want to become. If you want to be fit, vote for that by moving your body and eating better. If you want to be wealthy, vote for that by managing your money, learning new skills, showing up fully at work. If you want to be more confident, vote for that by keeping promises to yourself and practicing gratitude. So, pick 2 or 3 keystone habits that align with your dream life and start today. Even if they're small, wake up earlier. Write down your goals every morning. Plan your day before you check your phone. Meditate for 5 minutes. Read 10 pages of a book. Spend 20 minutes moving your body. Consistency matters more than intensity. Don't try to change your whole life overnight because you won't stick with it. Instead, aim to get just 1% better every day. Because 1% better every day compounds into a completely different life in a year. And here's the most important part. Don't wait to feel motivated. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But discipline, that lasts. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. And the crazy thing is, the more disciplined you are, the more motivation you'll feel over time. So pick one habit today and commit to it. Not for a week, not for a month, but until it becomes who you are, because your dream life is not built in a single grand gesture. It's built in the small, quiet choices you make when no one is watching. Attract the right people and opportunities. Here's the next truth. You cannot do this alone. You need people, the right people, around you. Because who you surround yourself with will determine how far you go. Take a hard look at your circle right now. Do the people around you believe in you, or do they doubt you? Do they inspire you or drain you? Do they push you forward or pull you back? You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So make sure those 5 are building you up. Find mentors, even if you've never met them. They might be authors, podcasters, YouTubers. Learn from them. Study their stories. Borrow their beliefs until you build your own, and start putting yourself in rooms that scare you. Join groups, go to events, introduce yourself to people who are already doing what you want to do. Most people never meet the right people because they're too afraid to show up. Here's the secret. Opportunities don't just magically find you. You attract them when you take risks, when you share your ideas, when you offer to help, when you say yes before you feel ready. So show up, speak up, be brave enough to put yourself out there, even if your voice shakes, and you'll be amazed at the doors that open when you simply knock. Embrace discipline and resilience. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Your dream life will cost you something, and you have to be willing to pay the price. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you sleep. It will cost you old friendships. It will cost you the person you used to be. But it's worth it, because the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. You won't always feel like showing up. You'll have bad days. You'll fail, sometimes over and over again. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is a test. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to refuse to quit. When things get hard, say to yourself, I am stronger than this. I can handle hard things. I will not let fear win, because you can handle more than you think. You are tougher than you know. And every time you get back up, you prove it. Trust the process. The final step is patience, because your dream life is a journey, and journeys take time. Some days it will feel like nothing is happening. Some weeks it will feel like you're going backward. But trust the process. Keep planting seeds. Keep watering them, even when you can't see the results yet, because growth happens beneath the surface before it blooms. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Don't rush your timeline. The person you're becoming is just as important as the destination you're heading toward. Celebrate every little win. Be proud of your progress, and keep moving, even when it feels slow. One day, you'll wake up and realize you're living the life you once only dreamed about. Here's your challenge. Stop waiting for someday. Someday isn't guaranteed. Today, take one step toward your dream life. Write your vision. Start one habit. Reach out to one person. Do one brave thing. Because you don't get your dream life by chance. You create it by choice. And that choice starts now. You were not born to play small. You were born to shine. And your dream life is already waiting for you. So go get it.